how are the dogs going to do on their first dog sledding pull of the season? We finally have snow. In addition, I'm trying to make my dog sled a little easier to steer. How do I do that? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you. Hello, welcome to another episode of Massachusetts. I'm your host, Bob Tremblay. Well, our snow drought has apparently ended, and we actually have some fresh snow on the ground. So I'm going to get the dogs out. I've got the sled out for the first time since, I'd have to check my records, but probably the first time since last March, and we're going to get out there and pull. Now, one thing that's a little different is one of my sleds has a really curved handlebar. And I've always found it difficult to really kind of hold that bar without my hands kind of sliding down the sides. And I've also had a hard time kind of steering with it like that. I'm used to a horizontal bar on my dog sleds. So I've done a little do-it-yourself improvement that I'm testing out today. So join us as we go out for our first on the snow dog sledding run of the season of 2024. And we test out my new do-it-yourself handlebar apparatus on my dog sled. That's another dog walker here. We got a muddy section coming up. All right, let's go. Hop, 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 hop. That's it. Let's go. Ahead. Ahead. Good, good, good. Ahead, ahead. Good. That's it. Yep, yep, yep. Ahead. Yep. Ahead. Good, good, good. Yep, yep. Good. Row start. Let's go. That's it. Up, up, up. Hop. Hop. Good. The snowmobiles have been out. Good. Hop, hop. Hop. Let's go. An uphill to start. Good dogs. So we've got some good depth, excellent coverage. I'm grateful the snowmobiles came by, but the track is still pretty soft. I'm struggling to kind of stay on it, but it's good on the dog's feet. Well, we've got good coverage and the snow's beautiful, but it's not even 16 hours old yet. And so even though the snowmobiles have come through and have packed it down, have broken the trail, it really isn't very consolidated. So it's still pretty soft. So because it's soft, it's good snow. I'm getting some good glide. But because it's soft, the runners of the sled are really kind of sinking down into the track. And you know, only having 2 dogs, that makes a lot of work for them. This snow is great on their feet, but they're getting a lot of resistance from the sled. And so this is only their 2nd or 3rd time out in the last 4 months. I don't want them to have a bad experience. So we've gone in about a mile, we're going to turn around. So this is going to be like a short 2-mile run. Fortunately, it's mostly downhill going back. But anyway, good to get them out in the sled. My handlebar configuration in concept is good, but I can see I'm going to have to do a little bit of work. Those zip ties aren't really what we need to kind of hold that properly onto the handlebar. So a good test run all around. Good run for the dogs. The snow is only going to get older. It's going to be cold nights. This is going to settle and get better. So we'll get out on it again soon. But let's see if we can get these dogs turned around. Pull up my snow hook. There we go. Okay, guys, ready? Let's go back. No, let's go back. Come on, around. Yep, all the way. No, let's go back. Good boy, Bandit. Come on, all the way. All right, whoa. Okay, stand. Let's get that neckline out of here. Poor Shiva. There we go. All right. So Shiva passed underneath the tug line, so the tug line got caught on her neckline and kind of went over her back. All right, good. Let's go. Hup. There we go. So we're back from our dog sled adventure. The trail really, the snow is too soft. Dogs are pulling hard. We got about maybe a mile and a half, and I didn't want to burn them out, so we headed back. But anyway, the snow will harden up and tracks will get better. But the other thing on this particular run was I had done this little improvisation to my handlebar here, and the question now is, how did it work out? Well, I would say it's a work in progress. So what I was attempting to do was that this sharp handle bow of my my sled, you see it's got a very sharp bend. My hands have to either be right up here, really close and tight to me. If I hold off on the sides, I'm kind of coming down, and my hands, when I'm wearing gloves, will slide down on this smooth plastic. So that's been an issue. I prefer a sled with a straight handlebar. So what I did was I cut this piece of PVC, and using zip ties, I've kind of attached it here. The idea being that I could end up making a little improvised handlebar. And so I got my hands here, and it makes it really easy to steer. So that was the concept. Once we got out there with the dogs, the very first problem we had was that this zip tie is actually going through the mount for my GoPro. And so I couldn't put the camera here in the GoPro because this zip tie was in the way. So I had to kind of take this out and drop it down so I could mount my camera in here. In doing that, it just made it that the handles just kind of dropped down, was too loose, and it really just did not work. So I think that in concept, this little handlebar arrangement is a good idea, but I'm going to have to come up with a more permanent and secure way to fix it to this handlebar, which I will do. So that's how things are working for now.